Tonight, a Virginia husband charged in a gruesome double murder, accused of plotting with the family's au pair to kill his wife. Fairfax County Police taking Brendan Banfield into custody. A year and a half after his wife, Christine Banfield, was found stabbed to death in the family's home, and another man, Joseph Ryan, was found shot nearby.
Caller saying he shot someone. There's a 34-year-old female that got stabbed by someone, and then he shot him.
The au pair, Juliana Perez Magalhães of Brazil, told police she and Brendan found Ryan attacking Christine in a bedroom, and that Brendan, a law enforcement officer for the Internal Revenue Service, shot and mortally wounded the man mid-attack. But investigators say for months they believed there was more to the story.
I suspected, I had a feeling that there was a lot more to what met the eye that morning. And certainly it has taken a road 570 days later, where we are finally in a position to announce that 2 persons are being charged and held responsible.
8 months after the killings, police arrested Magalhães, accusing her of firing the shot that killed Ryan after a forensic analysis of the scene. NBC reached out to the attorneys for both Banfield and Magalhães, but have not heard back. Magalhães has pleaded not guilty to second-degree murder and is awaiting trial. Despite the arrest, police say their investigation still had unanswered questions, including victim Joseph Ryan's connection to Christine Banfield. A search of the family's computer revealed an online profile in Christine's name on a fetish sex website, according to prosecutors, as well as communication on the site with Ryan. But the way in which the messages were written didn't seem as though they'd come from Christine, and police say they believe it was someone else communicating with Ryan. A further search of the home just before the au pair's arrest also turned up evidence of an affair between the husband and the au pair, prosecutors say, including this framed photo of Brendan Banfield and Magalhães. Prosecutors now say they believe it was all an elaborate plot to eliminate Christine so Brendan and Magalhães could be free to be together.
Anything to say about your wife's death?
Brendan Banfield's arrest on charges of aggravated murder and use of a firearm, just the next step in potentially proving that theory.
We're not finished yet. We still know we have more work to do, but I can tell you that this case has been something that's been on my mind. I know it's been on the chief's mind, my prosecutor's minds, since the day it happened.
All right, Valerie Castro joins us now in studio. So, Valerie, what other new evidence do we know about that tied them to the husband and the au pair?
So police wouldn't give too many specifics other than to say they have new digital, forensic, physical evidence. They presented that to a grand jury. That led to an indictment, and that led to this arrest. But earlier this year in April, prosecutors were at a hearing that involved the au pair, and they presented a lot more evidence, including evidence they say that shows Brendan Banfield at a shooting range, a firing range, along with the au pair in the months leading up to the murders.
Oh, there you go. Okay. And do we know what's next in this case?
So Brendan is expected to be arraigned before the end of this week. The au pair, as we mentioned, she is awaiting trial. That is set for November. In the meantime, they are both being held at the Fairfax County Jail. And
I know in the story we focused a lot on what happened, but what do we know about this wife that was brutally murdered?
Christine Banfield, she was a mother to a 4-year-old daughter that she had with Brendan Banfield. She would be about 5 or 6 years old now. Police wouldn't go into a lot of details about the whereabouts of that child now, but if you take a look at Christine's social media profile, she has dozens and dozens of photos of her daughter, clearly a doting mother. We've also learned that she was a nurse who dedicated her life caring for other people.
It's all so terribly sad. Okay. Valerie, we thank you for that.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.